or somewhere where it won't slip. And if you want to put blocks under your feet while we get centered, you can do that. And you just rest back in your seat for now. Let's begin rubbing the palms of our hands together, bringing focus and energy into the palms. And then take the fingertips and gently brush them across the forehead, temples, and cheeks, brushing away any worries or expectations. Bring your fingertips to your eyes, palms to the cheeks, turning your attention inward. And take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. When you're ready, you can float your hands down, either keeping your eyes closed or gazing softly downward. Extend your spine up tall, shoulders back and down. Lift your heart with each inhaling breath, sitting bones sinking toward the earth with each exhale. We'll tune in with 3 ohms. Feel free to join in or just absorb the vibration. Take another deep breath in. Take a moment to absorb the vibrations of the mantra as it connects us all as one. Allow yourself to settle here this Tuesday evening and set an intention for your practice, something you'd like to nurture or cultivate within yourself. Bringing your awareness back to the breath. Allow each inhale to bring you here, to this room, to this moment. Allow each exhale to release anything not needed for your practice today. With your next inhaling breath, allow the belly to soften and expand. And as you exhale, allow the belly to draw gently toward the back. Follow your body's rhythm, expanding on the inhale contracting on the exhale. With your next inhaling breath, expand the belly and open the ribs, reaching them out to the sides. And as you exhale, contract the belly and relax the ribs. With your next inhale, expand the belly, open the ribs, and lift the chest, creating space for your heart. And as you exhale, contract, relax, and lower. Continue this full deep breath, expanding your lungs in all directions with each inhale. Completely releasing the breath with each exhale. Take one more full, complete breath. And with your next inhaling breath, return to your natural breath. Taking a moment to notice any changes you feel in your mind or body, remembering that our breath is always with us to help find those moments of peace and calm. Bringing your awareness to your right hand, allow the tips of the thumb and pointer finger to come together and bring those fingertips to your heart center. Turning your attention deeper inward toward your heart, looking within for your inner light and your inner joy. As you find that connection with the light within you, allow its warm glow to flow on the breath throughout your entire body. As you find that connection with your inner joy, allow it to radiate up onto your face in a smile. And breathe it out into the space around you. As we continue our practice, allow your light and joy to flow through each breath and movement, honoring all that you are in each moment. When you're ready, you can float your hand down, gently open your eyes. Let's move the blocks forward and we'll bring our bodies up to the edges of our seat. So once you're settled with your next inhaling breath, bring your shoulders up by your ears. And as you exhale, press the shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, back and down. Bring the hands in front of the chest, palms facing down. Tuck the shoulder blades back and down, strengthening the muscles around the scapula. Lifting the heart, reaching through the crown of the head. And let's press the elbows back toward each other, lifting the heart a little more if that feels okay. Squeezing the center of the shoulder blades toward each other, wringing out any tension. And we'll open the arms wide, turning the palms up. Lift the heart a little more, and gently draw the lower corners of the shoulder blades toward each other. If it feels okay, you could flex the wrists, pressing through the palms. And let's bring our arms in front, crossing the right over the left, bending at the elbows, hands back to back, or left hand around the right wrist, or hands at the shoulder. Elbows up to shoulder height, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing into the upper back as you squeeze the arms together or push the elbows away. And then as it feels okay, you can gently lift and lower the elbows. And with your next inhaling breath, move the elbows a little higher, gently arching. And as you exhale, round the spine, dropping the chin, letting the weight of the arms open the upper back. And with your next inhale, come back to center. We'll unwrap the arms, open wide, pressing through the palms, breathing into the heart, creating space. And then bringing the arms in front, crossing the left over the right. Excuse me. Bending at the elbows, hands back to back, or right hand around the left wrist, or hands at the shoulders. Elbows up to shoulder height, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Gently squeezing the arms together or pushing the elbows away. Breathing into the upper back. And then as it feels okay, you can lower and lift the elbows. And if it feels okay with your next inhaling breath, you can lift the elbows up a little higher, gently arching. And as you exhale, rounding the spine, dropping the chin, breathing into the upper back. With your next inhale, lift up tall. And as you exhale, unwrap the arms and extend them out to the sides, tucking the shoulder blades back and down. With your next inhale, rotate the palms up. Keeping the shoulder blades tucked as you exhale, rotate the palms forward. Follow your breath, focusing on keeping the shoulder blades tucked and working on that rotation in the socket of the shoulder. One more breath. And then we'll soften the elbows and make some circles with our wrists. And reverse the circles. Let's bring the hands to the heart, interlacing the fingers, press the palms out in front, roll the shoulders forward around the spine, drop the chin. With your next inhale, lift the palms up over the head, gently arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. This time as you exhale, leave the palms up and gently drop the chin toward the chest. Softening the elbows, roll the upper corners of the shoulder blades toward each other, wringing out any tension. Releasing the jaw and softening the back of the neck a little more if that feels okay. And if it feels all right, press the palms up a little higher, listening to your elbows and shoulders, not overdoing. With your next inhale, lift the chin. And as you exhale, float the hands down. Let's cross the right leg over the left. Let's make some circles with that right ankle. And reverse those. And we'll place the left hand on that right knee. We'll inhale the right arm up and back, taking hold of the back of the chair if that feels okay for your shoulder. If not, you can lower the arm. And then if you'd like, you can keep the hand here or extend that left arm out so the elbow or forearm come toward the knee. Inhale, lifting the heart. And as you exhale, gently twist toward the right, head coming around last. Lifting with the inhale, twisting with the exhale. Tucking that right shoulder blade back and down, lifting the heart. Using that leverage of the arm against the leg to twist a little deeper through the ribs. With your next inhaling breath, if it feels okay, turn your chin over your left shoulder, letting the breath go. And with your next inhale, turn your chin over your right shoulder, letting the breath go. And with your next inhale, bring the torso back to the center. And let's uncross the right leg. And then we'll cross the left leg over the right. Again, let's make some circles with the ankle. And reverse those circles. And then we'll bring the right hand to the left knee. Inhaling the left arm up by our ear. We'll reach back toward the top of the back of the chair if that feels okay for your shoulder. Again, keeping the right hand on the left knee or bringing the forearm or elbow against the knee or thigh. Face forward, deep breath in. And exhale, gently twist to the left, head comes around left. Lifting the heart with your inhale, twisting gently with your exhale. With your next inhale, turn your chin over your right shoulder. And let the breath go. With your next inhale, turn the chin over the left shoulder. And let the breath go. And with your next inhale, come back to the center with the torso. And then uncross the leg. If you have your strap, you can take hold of that. Otherwise, you can take a block between your hands or just have your hands up over the head. We'll just take hold of the strap at an comfortable width, tucking those shoulder blades, lifting the heart, rooting through your feet and sitting bones. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach to the right just as far as feels okay. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. And exhale, reach. Once more on each side. And then back to the center. Sliding the hands a little wider and wide enough so that it feels okay to to drop your hands behind you. Kind of opening that chest a little bit more. Not overdoing. Getting a nice stretch through those pectoral muscles in the chest. And then we'll lift up and back down. And we can put the strap down. Let's bring one block to the left side. We'll bring the left foot onto that. And we're going to reach the right leg back, coming into a warrior leg position. I'm going to take off my socks. It's rolling up on me. And see if you can root your foot, find a place to root your foot down onto the mat. So it doesn't need to be straight back. It can be out a little further as well, whatever feels right for your body today. And we're going to inhale our arms out at shoulder height, rooting both feet into the floor. Tucking the shoulders, lifting the heart. Letting the sitting bones sink into the chair, and then see if you can activate the legs. Vision over the left hand. Heart is lifted. Drawing up energy from the earth through your feet. Breathing it up into your heart. Taking as much as you need. And when you feel your heart is overflowing, allow the leftovers, that overflow, to flow out into the world. Let's drop the right hand to the right leg, turn the left palm up, and lift that left palm up toward the sky in reverse warrior. Softening the shoulder blades down the back. Lifting through the fingertips of the left hand. And then we'll bring the left forearm to the left thigh. And sweep that right arm out toward that short end of the mat, same direction as the knee. Rotating the torso gently so it's facing the wall. You can stay here, or if it feels okay, you could drop that left hand down towards your block. Reaching through the fingertips, rooting through that right heel, feeling that stretch in the side body. And with your next inhale, sweep that right arm down and out, coming back into warrior two. And we'll float the hands down. Bring our legs back to the center. And take a breath in and out, just kind of feeling the difference in the right and the left sides of the body. And then we'll bring our block to the right side. Place our foot on the block. So we're facing the side of the chair and then reaching the left leg back. You can also drop the knee down if that feels better. And you can also, should have said this on the other side, you could also just bring the knee onto the block as another support instead of reaching into the full extended leg. So once you feel settled there, we'll inhale the arms out at shoulder height. Torso is facing the long end of your mat. Lift the heart, soften the shoulders. Vision over the right hand, letting the sitting bones sink into the chair and pushing the feet into the mat and block. Drawing up whatever you need from the earth, breathing it up through the floor, into your legs, all the way up into your heart. Filling your heart to overflowing, and then sending that overflow to someone or a group of people you know who are in need of that same quality in this moment. Let's lower the left hand to the leg. Right palm turns up, reaching those fingertips up toward the sky, rooting into the feet, softening the shoulder blades down the back. And then we'll bring that right forearm to the thigh, rotating the torso to face the wall. We'll sweep the left arm across and out the short end of the mat. Rooting through the left heel, reaching through the fingertips. Stay here, or if it feels okay, let that right hand slide down toward the mat, the block. With your next inhaling breath, sweep that left arm down and out, coming back to warrior two, and then floating the hands down. We'll bring our legs back to the center with our blocks, and then just take a moment to notice how both sides feel. We're actually going to spread the blocks a little wider. Lengthening the spine tall. We'll bring the hands to the heart, working with Malasana squat. You can stay here, or if it feels okay, hinging at the hips. You could rest the elbows on the thighs or bring the elbows on the inside of the knees, gently pressing out. Lengthen the spine, soften through the hips, particularly in the inner groin. Lengthen the back of the neck. And with your next inhale, lift up tall. Let's gently bring the left hand to the right knee. Sweep that right hand back to somewhere on the back of your chair. Lift the heart, gently rotating just as far as feels okay. Releasing back to the center. Bring the right hand onto the left knee, left hand to the back of the chair, wherever that works for you. Inhale, lift the heart, gently twisting. And then gently coming back to the center. We'll bring the feet back together, lengthening through the spine. Shoulders are back and down. With your next inhale, reach to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, drop the right ear over the right shoulder. Tucking the right shoulder back and down, breathe into the left side of the neck. Gently letting go. If it feels okay, you could drop the left hand and gently take hold of the bottom of the chair, pulling gently to allow that shoulder to lower down as you reach the head in the opposite direction. And releasing the chair, inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, lowering the left ear over the left shoulder. Tuck the left shoulder back and down as you breathe into the right side of the neck. Heart stays lifted even though the head is tilted. Stay here, or if it feels okay, dropping that right hand, taking hold of the bottom of the seat, and gently pulling on the chair to draw that right shoulder down a little more as the head reaches out in the opposite direction. And with your next inhale, release and come back to the center. We'll exhale, dropping the chin toward the chest, keeping the shoulders back and down. Releasing gently through the back of the neck. With your next inhale, sweep your chin along the chest toward the right shoulder. Exhale back to the center. Inhale, sweep the chin along the chest toward the left shoulder. Exhale back to the center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. Let's do once more on each side. And with your next inhale, come back to center. Shoulders back and down. Stacking the head over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. Feeling that strong, lengthened spine. If you notice your chin is jutting out, gently pull it back toward your throat, lengthening the back of the neck. And engage the belly muscles to help lift the torso. And let's gently extend or push the blocks out in front of us a little bit. Extend our legs out so the heels are resting on the blocks. Let's inhale our arms up over the head. And exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Bring the hands down just as far as feels okay. You can also just rest the hands on the thighs or bend the knees a little more if this feels a little too much at the moment. Lengthening through the spine, softening through the low back and the back of the legs. With your next inhale, rolling the spine up, shoulders back and down. And then you can either come to a seated Shavasana position, or if you would like to do lie on your back with your legs on the seat of the chair, you can do that. So we'll move our chairs onto the mat if you're going to do that. And covering your feet or covering your body with a blanket. I forgot my blanket today. So coming to sit with your hip toward the side of the chair or the front of the chair and rolling those feet up and rolling down onto your spine. Shoulders tucked back and down. Arms slightly away from the body with the palms turned up. Let the weight of the legs sink into the seat of the chair, letting go of your effort to hold them up. Relax your forehead, soften your eyes, loosen your jaw. Breathe into the belly. Allowing each inhale to fill you with a sense of peace and calm. Allowing each exhale to release anything that no longer serves you. Let the weight of the body surrender to the earth beneath you. Let the breath bring you back to your heart center, reconnecting with the light and joy that always reside deep within your heart. Let each breath fill your heart with loving kindness for yourself. Sending that loving kindness on the breath to each and every cell of your body. Honoring all of who you are in this moment. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch in whatever way feels comfortable for you. When you're ready, you can gently roll to your side. Rest there for a moment. And then gently return to a seated position. We'll end with a metta blessing of loving kindness. Please feel free to join in. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings have peace. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. May all beings be free. The light in me honors the light in you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. For our world, for our communities, and for ourselves. Well, thank you for taking the time to join me and take care of yourself.